Yes, I am. God damn it. Yeah, can you go live? Thank you. Hello, YouTube. I forgot to push the go live button. Stupid. A little throwback for the people on YouTube that are watching this video afterwards. I'm trying to fix the problem that's here. If you have any ideas, put the link in the description if I didn't fix it after this stream. But that's the cost to blueprint first character system, and it has the index 0. There's somebody in my Twitch chat at the moment that knows how to fix this, and I hope he's willing to make a screenshot with the blueprint that how to fix it. And with a little explanation, so I'm learning how to fix it, because that's the most important thing, right? If you want to learn, you want to learn. So for the people that watching this video and you are just coming from Unity and you are just learning about blueprints, this is let me blow you up on the big screen. Oh, that sounds horny as fuck though, brother. No. If you are coming here and you're watching the stream video afterwards, and you are coming from Unity, this is not the right stream for you. I was thinking about making a basics tutorial for building a small little game for all the new Unity guys that are coming to Unreal. I am willing to do that, and I'm thinking I'm going to do that tomorrow night or this evening. I'm gonna fuck around with the Arc editor for my girlfriend to make her a custom mod. But for the rest, I can do the basic stuff. Everything else, I can learn you about Unreal for the people on Unity. Let me blow you up on the big screen. It's still a nice thing to say. But yeah, but if you want to go to Matix, or if you want to help me, you can try just make the code in Unreal, right? The blueprint. Just screenshot it and give me a small little explanation why it works like that. And I know why this doesn't work. By the way, I can overhear some custom. Oh my god, no RAM. Don't do it. I don't need it. Don't do commercialized stuff here. We are trying to learn people for shit for free, and that means you need to give shit for free too. No, I'm joking. But yeah, for the people here on YouTube, I see I have a few watching. If you're here from Unity again, this is not the right video, because we are now technically a little bit more advanced. It's still beginner as fuck though, because multiplayer stuff what I'm doing is still beginnerish, because I don't know how to do it. Mostly. I know a little bit how to do it now, but still the multiplayer coding is not the thing that you need to fuck with if you're just starting with Unreal. For the people that are watching this and you are asking why is this not the right video, is first you need to find out how do you want to focus up on Unreal. My experience is don't start with C++, C#, how the fuck you want to know it. Try to learn Blueprint first. Try to learn every reference with blueprints first. Yes, I'm on the, no, this is on the AI class, but can you show me what sells that custom event? To set the weapon damage is this one. Set weapon damage, it's not replicated at all at this moment because I wanted to test it. But normally this would be the... this one would be the event that would do it. This will set it. This will set like... I will just put it step for step. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can make this obvious for you, yeah? Give me a moment. So let's change this to this one. Let's just make this ready to go, right? Maybe if I now go ready it works, but fuck that shit. So the start is we are setting the weapon damage, right? So we have the client version, we have the server version, and we both agree. I think we both agree this is the right way to do it. Multicast your client, put all your code to your client side for multicasting, and then call the server event, and the server event will set it the client side, and when you are calling this, you need to call the server event first, and the server event goes to the custom code. I hope we are, if I'm just saying this correct. But like, let's do it correctly though, on the right way. Event calls server, server calls client. This is correct, right? This is how I've learned it, and this is how it works. But you said stop right there. Okay. I'm gonna make a cigarette. Give me a moment. And I know I'm on YouTube, so I'm gonna stop my webcam for a bit. I wish I can do that on YouTube. But okay. Click on the server node on the top and put input for the class that is calling it. Wait, again. Click on the server node. Server node on the top and put an input for the class that's calling it. Oh. So you want me an input? I know what you mean. No, I know. I knew you want to type that though. So that's like what I'm just gonna call this call and make the class of the blueprint so you can pass to it to the server. So, but this is to the thing. So you are saying that I need to go to this is, wait, let me think. So this is set weapon damage, right? And the weapon damage I want to have to in the zombie AI. So you are saying that I need to go to god damn it, Z. It is Z's. So I want to go to the Z's AI and then object reference, right? Am I correct? And make a class of that blueprint so you can pass it to the server. So I'm doing like this now, how I'm doing it right now. You're getting closer. I don't know which one you want or need to pass, but it's either going to be that character or it's gonna be the enemy character that you need to pass along on the server. Well, wait, I'm gonna do it simple here, yeah? Give me a sec, so you can understand how it needs to work. So, player fires gun, right? Info sent to, let's call it enemy. And then when health 0, enemy die. And then wait, give me a sec. This is the call that I want. This is how it works technically. So, and then rotate it ever again. So this is like how it needs to go, so you know. So player fires gun, info sent to enemy, because I'm sending a little bit of info to the enemy, right? The weapon, I'm sending like the weapon damage from this point for now though. In the future it will send like the weapon name and everything else to the thing, but for now I'm just sending the weapon damage. So yeah, it's now only the set weapon damage. So I want the weapon damage to be set every time here. Wait, is that the fucking no, that's not the problem, because I want this weapon damage to called every time it's getting fired. So if I'm correct, there is a shoot thing here. No, that's the thing, cause to AI, C killer. Now I really need to think, because I really need to set this every time it fires. You need to pass the damage to the server. You definitely don't want damage on client side. But no, exactly. That's what. Yes, you are right. You are right. That's correct. But the thing that I want to have client-sided is the information of the weapon, if you know what I mean. Like, you have the weapon slot 1 in here for now then. Like, the information that's getting here, this needs to be client-sided, because every time... like the weapon damage that is getting shot needs to be client-sided, if I'm correct though, because if the client shoots a different gun than the server, then the damage can never be the same. Do you understand what I mean? I see the information you want to pass. That's understandable. Exactly. So I can't do the same damage, because then the game will be just fucked. Because that means, like, if you and me are playing and you are the server, then I need to do, even if I have an AK but you have the rocket launcher, I will do the damage of the rocket launcher, right? But I have the AK, and I'm the client. So that information needs to be client-sided, only sent to server when damage is doing. So he needs to get the client's info sent to the server on the moment he's doing the damage. So when the line trace hits, then do damage from the client to server. And the same counts as the server, that just when hit trace, find the weapon damage he does, and then that's the client itself on the player. This is where our code is different. I do not allow players to play a server. I host on dedicated servers, so I programmed very differently. I think for the kind of game that I'm building here, dedicated servers are useless, because it's only 4-player zombie shooter, right? Like Call of Duty in that aspect. So, but that's my problem. It's like the input. This is the info that I want to, and that I need to play send client-sided. And that's the thing that I don't like to do in this part. So I thought if I just do this without replication, it would send client only. But it's just irritating a little bit. But like, if I find that problem, and the same as my other game, yeah, I would send all the information to the server, load, and then have the server multicast the information out. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying, and it doesn't work at all. At fucking all. Like, now I have everything on sent to server. I'm calling it like the server damage, right? In this point. Let's go here. And then hook this back up. Give me a moment, give me a moment, give me a moment. So hook this back up. Because all this information works though. It's a really fucking weird consent of stuff. I really need to clear this shit out, but like, that will happen. And we are gonna run the code a little bit so we can check it. We're gonna pass by it 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can make it a little bit more obvious in this point. So here, just make this the node server call for this point. Give me a moment. Server call, and let's make a rule here. Every server call is gonna be bluish. Let's do it. Yeah, every server call is gonna be bluish, so we know that down. But let's go to the call. All right, so here's the multicast. We are going to do a test. What the fuck was the test? Oh yeah, the test was finding the set weapon damage. But we now need to make this the server-sided part. Server damage, if I'm correct. Oh, fucking hell, my life. Put it there. So if I'm correct though, give me a moment, give me a moment, give me a moment. So this is just already done. We just make this blue. We don't have to add a comment. We don't need to, because the color already tells us enough in this point. So compile for now. So we are now sending it to server, right? We still have like the player index bullshit, but let's ignore this for a second. So we are now sending it to server, and then the test is getting called. The test is server-sided. Is it server-sided? Yes, it runs on servers. They have multicast. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so every time we're doing damage at this point, is we are calling the test first. So yeah, well, yeah, sure. If you want to listen to this, you can listen to it. But I'm just gonna run the code one more time in my head. So when I'm calling the damage is going to server side to client. Client is telling us to do test, the server test. So it's checking in the server what damage you should do, and it would set that damage at that point. Then the actor of get actor of class blueprint first person blah blah blah. We can do that as multicast also. This is the pickup rifle. First off, we're gonna change this back to the old school that we did. So we are gonna copy and paste this bullshit here. That I know this will fuck up, but let's see in the future if we can fix it. For now, just have the method ready. So clean this a little bit up. So this is going to be weapon damage to player character. So this is the hotwire, the compile it, please. Thank you. And then go here. This needs to be client-sided. So we're going to make a comment here. Client-sided only. Have this small comment here, server-side. So we can clean the code a little bit smaller. Dude, what the fuck did I do? This will check the health of the damage, right? It will check like what's the weapon damage at that point. And then we'll set the new health of the player, right? It's going to be a minus code. If you shoot a gun, minus code, bam, set health. That's the new health at that point. Health minus the damage that you done, set health. We have a print screen. We are going to delete the print screen because it's very annoying in the future. Then we are checking here if the condition is health is less or equal than 0.1. Then yes sir. Then you go on a true. We go get actor of class, that's the spawner, state spawner, and that's server-sided only at this point. Is all spawn logic, that's a code extra that we have. Then we take the spawning side of here, this is the print string that we can do like this for now. And then we are doing it at -1. So let's make this a little bit cleaner like this. It will set the C's inside. This will do like check if the zombie died. It works. Then it will do a print screen. If it's all correct, then okay, you can go ahead and destroy it. We don't have to false because it won't have to do anything at that point. Now, you said we had to do everything on server side. We just did, and so we are gonna check the server side. First of all, we are taking a gun that does 50 damage at this point. You can see client side has a weapon 1, but he doesn't need to. I do 50 damage, he died. Perfect. We are now getting the 120 gun, or the 70 XP gun. And standing just next to him. Wait 50 seconds. And you can see I did this though. It works. He finds weapon 1 and weapon 2. For both sides. Client has weapon 2 and the server has weapon 1. You see that? So we're gonna check this out. Is doing that. I need 3 hits for that zombie. I need only 2 hits for this zombie. But no. Because you can see it. It works. Technically. But look at the zombie. The server sees a different amount of damage because the zombie needs to be dead now, right? The zombie needs to be dead now because it has 100 minus a minus point a thingy, because I'm doing 70 damage each. Bam. The client side only has 30-second hit. Client will only have minus 40 or something. And it's already counting down to -3 with the server. With the zombie spawner, because he's already dead, but he's not dead. And now he's dead. If he founds the zombie shit. Fuck! Where am I doing it wrong? This is just a bullshit test though, but we never know. Every shot we send to server. What if that was the fucking bullshit mistake? If that happens though, it happens. Ja, mag jij zo? Still 3 hits? What the fuck happened there? Or did I miss one? Probably. Maybe. So, this one needs to have 2 damage now. Let's check that out. And I still enjoy doing this. I don't know why. Why is this so enjoyable to create stuff? I missed. Okay, wait. He now sees the damage he does. But now he needs to die. Why don't you die, bitch? Why don't you die, motherfucker? You. I'm going to cry, bitch. And why do I have separate values of zombie damage? But I still love it though. Ah! My girlfriend was looking at me. What the fuck you doing? Baby, tonight I'm gonna work on your moped.
1000 hits.
Eén klap dood.
Bijna 2.
Maar ik had gelezen, dit is niet zo niets een van de moeilijkste modpacks. Dit is een van de moeilijkste modpacks in Ark, maar die wel haalbaar is. Eén van de moeilijkste. Dat betekent dus dat er meerdere moeilijke mods zijn. Dit is één van de moeilijkste, popje.
Maar het is porno.
Porno? Oh, ik verstond porno. Ik porno ook continu, kut. Ah. Ja? Kut. Ja, je wil gewoon easy spannen, maar je spant net niet easy. Nee! I don't want to get scared the fuck again, so I'm gonna close everything again in a few. Be right back. Gonna mute, disable my cam though. I'm still here though. Just talk to me. I'm still here, my baby boys. Mwah, baby boy, baby boy. So. We are checking. Where am I checking the weapon holding bullshit? Oh, that's here, right? I'm just printing it twice, but why isn't it printing 4 times? Wait, let me do a server call for this though, so I can check on server what he's doing. Oh, he found 2 servers, but they're both like he finds it, right? Server weapon 1, weapon 2. He finds it. But the damage I don't get. So you see, over the client is only doing 50 damage. That means he doesn't have to die here. Because multiple, this is all stored server-sided here. Do I need to store the damage of the zombie too server-sided? Am I doing this wrong? Because he's finding the weapon damage. That's correct, right? He's sending the weapon info to the server. That's perfect. That's not even wrong. He's finding the name of the weapon, and that's what I did correct. Do I need to make this replicate or something? I don't know, maybe that's the problem, I don't know. Like, the server is getting this one. Wait. No. It gave the same amount of health though. Because I replicated the weapon name. Nah, that can't be it. I guess. Did I forget to replicate the valuables that should do this? No, see, there's the problem. There you still have it. This one needs to fuck that up. If I go to zombie AI, if I just go to the health and if I replicate it, it does maybe that doesn't work though, but just testing it. If it doesn't work, just go backwards, right? So the client's holding weapon 2 at this. Yeah, it doesn't kill it. Because the info is not getting stored correctly. Waarom denk je dat ik alles dicht gedaan heb, schat? Ik hoef me niet weer de tering in te schrikken. Nee, ik verwacht hem nu. So thank God we have a little bit of help of code met Xor in the chat. Are you using has authority anywhere in the character blueprint? No, I don't use that at the moment. That may be a solution. Okay. What I just said, like, can you make well, you are doing it at the moment, right? To create a screenshot. Ik had hem net vast. Toen ik alles al dicht had gedaan. Is erg. Nee. I really need to learn how that has authorities node works still. If I think I have to. I don't have. Yeah. Toen deed hij. So cute. Fucking eindelijk dat hij push. Weet je waarom ik denk dat hij daar. Ja. I'm gonna Google though. You are doing that, you are making like the screenshot and everything, and I'm going to watch videos and everything else to learn more stuff, right? What up, Mitch? How are you doing, brother?
Hello everyone, so today I'm going to work on a simple damage system for
Simple damage system, yes, very good, very nice.
First person shooter. So if I shoot on this guy, you can see the health bar is reducing.
I'm already irritated about this video, but maybe he has a solution.
And if I keep shooting, he just dies. So, and in this screen, that was his screen, you can see the character function. Oh, we can't use it. Actually,
Yeah, he uses
right.
event damage
So
point. Let me just see your code because I don't think.
First, compile, get hit. So if you don't remember, oh, can we set this to where it should be called? Oh, we can't.
How are you doing, Mita?
Okay, let's
Mitch?
see what happens if I do it like this.
Maybe it's a possibility to use a interface or an interaction interface, something with it.
Okay, here we have the projectile. So
So you are saying on the chat though, so I need to fucking figure it out for a second for myself though. Give me a moment. Has authority. We are just getting the node there though for the has authority node. Has authority node. No, that's the wrong one. We need to have the has authority. Is it the switch? Yeah, right? Sorry, the person in the server and say the person in the server and they do damage. If you don't use the has authority node, it will call the logic for the server and the client on the server client, so basically calling it 2 times. So then the question is, where do I put it? In the just in the basic node here? Do I make it here, has authority? And then same on remote, we need to call the same thing or something? Do I need it like this, or what do I need to do then? Mitch, why are you ignoring me? Let me type to that motherfucker, give me a sec. Yeah, Mac, I just sent you a message. I'm really mad at you now. There's a chance you can make millions of fucking dollars, you lazy ass motherfucker. But hi, Mac, love you. So he has what do I need now though? Like if I now compel and play, like he doesn't set any damage for the other one, I guess? At all? Thanks, mate. So we are just get the client right, has authority. What happens here now? Why would it take 3 times the damage if you do 50 though? That's just not logical, but let's see what happens. Let's spawn the new zombies. Support is here. Hello, Kick. Hello. So this one does 2 damage. Right, and the client side does 1, 2. Same. It still works though, has authority. They both have authority. But do I need to have the authority here and also in the zombie AI though? No. I don't know if I'm getting the hang of it because it's still not working. This is the client. This one does 50. Why do I need it hitting 3 times though? It does 50 though. He did 50. Oh my god, I fucking... Dude, if you think I only hate mathematics sometimes though, but now I'm getting the hang of hating you too. I love you too. So... This one does 75, right? So 2 hits, he will die. This one needs to have 3 hits. 3 motherfucking hits, not 2, 3! 3! Suck a dick! He's crying. No, medic, don't cry for me. Everybody hates me. Okay, I know now it exists. But still. I think I'm doing this the wrong way because it's still calling it and so it gives authority. So if I'm just thinking though, I need to do it in the server side to call it. To do the damage because the server is need to get the authorization. Yes. I will just do the test and I will see. But lovers do love though. I will fuck you both anally. Yeah? Is that a good idea? I don't get why I need to hit them 3 times. There is something fucked in my code, but I'm just checking it out. They see the same different weapons. 3 hits. 1, 2. I said 3 hits, motherfucker. No, 2. Pa, pow, para, 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 pa, pow, pow. I need to fucking fix this. Pa, para, po, po. This doesn't fucking work at all. Whoop, woo. But if we do, you change it here and he change it there. Yes, yes. If we don't change it here, he change it there. Yes, yes. If we change it, does he, body, 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 body. I just wanna test the fucking thingy thing. Pew, pew. And this how thirsty at that point. But why doesn't he kill now? Why doesn't he kill now? Because the server is not. He's not sending the fucking information to the. Nah, I'm joking. Imagine though, multiplayer. It would be fun, they say. Nah, don't get any information there. Just fuck that shit. Hey, you ugly fuck. Yeah, bro. Take your time. Take your time, man. I know what's a little bit of playing, right? So, if you just lurk and everything, support me. I would love you. Love you, medics. Be strong. I will destroy you again later tonight. Kisses. It's not gay though. He does support the kisses. Oh wait, then it's gay. I mean, it's no rape. He accepts the kisses. We are both a little bit gay. Bisexual, yeah. We are bisexual. It's stupid though. It's stupid though. What if? I have maybe a stupid idea. Maybe I have a stupid fucking idea. I have a few stupid ideas. And that should be maybe not that stupid, but okay. This is a server call out. This is only gonna do C damage. If I store the damage of the zombie, that part that I'm doing the damage, server side only. That's the server side. I don't know if this works though. I need to make an output. Is there a way to make an output? No, I can delete this part, right? So if I want to do that. Yeah. Wait, just make a print string here for now. So this part is only server-sided decided the health, because that's important for now. To set it, right? Server-sided only. Not client-sided, but server-sided every time. So every damage it will get, it's getting it from servers of the damage it will need. It will be sent to the server at this point. I don't know if that's mentally working, but I'm just thinking about it. Because if you use that logic to do the server-side stuff, this works. Perfect. I don't know why this works, but it works. We're just gonna see what happens. The only way you know why it works is if you get the client side, and if you set the damage, still doesn't work. Well, first we need to check if the server side works for itself. Server side works. The deletion works. Do we call this wrongly now though? Because I don't know how this switch works yet. I'm gonna Google. How does the has like you are giving me the advice to do the has authority switch, right? So has authority. Hey, I am on the point where I'm doing replications and the networking part of my project. I think I have a good grasp on how this works, but have a simple question. Maybe I have a sort of shooter game and my character fires bullet. Should I use switch has authority when spawning the projectile, or is it just make a custom event and set to run blah 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 blah? Yeah, that's not like, I'm not reading it. I really want you to use the drop-down debugger tool when you hit the player. The drop-down box is at the top of your editor. Wait. You really want me to use this one? No debug object selected. And for which one do you want to see it though, bro? At this one? And which one did you want me to use? Well, don't matter though, bro. Doesn't matter. I think blueprint debugger. I need to go to take shit in a second. Ooh. I have a blueprint debugger down in here now. I don't know if this one works. Starts. Let me get the client side in, yeah. Just want to see what happens if I do this. Yeah, it doesn't work. This thing doesn't work at all. You are trying to do, let me do something. It's to the right of the player button. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, but there's nothing here. I cannot drop down it. Yeah, I can't use it. Maybe here though. No. Hit play. Ew. Which one do you want me to click? The client side, I guess, then? Wait. I see something. I see something. Hello? It's not calling further. No, but it worked. I saw something. It's not finding the row. How is the client side not find the row? I think we found it. Where the problem lies, the damage point. Because if the server now takes something, it will now find something and it will still say hello. No. See, the error is gone. Because the server picked something up. Give me a second. I'm going to the toilet. So we know where it goes fucked at this point. Okay. Okay. We are testing this out though. Huh. So we found where he doesn't do the weapon string for the client side only. Why doesn't he find the row? Because I picked up a weapon, right? But it's not been set by server. I need to set that every time on. Oh, well, give me a moment. I think maybe I have a solution for the fix, but I need to find where it alternated the problem of the server row. Because that's a client thing base, but if it needs to update every shot to the right weapon, dude. Still, you didn't make a screenshot, so we have probably a fix, but we will find it though. Give me a moment. I'm going to the toilet, and then we're going to find Okay. Okay, the problem is set weapon damage part. It did not found the row in client side. But why? Well, let's destroy this input for a sec. I just want to test it once more. So this is server side. It's gonna be really important client side though. So it's gonna say the hello. So that's good, right? So we have an answer. Why isn't it working? Where do we call it more? What if? Because we cannot set it here. And that's one thing for sure. What if we call it before here? This is just a server debug. Because he finds it though. The client finds it. And the server finds it also. But I don't think we call it the correct way. Because we are calling it in the zombie AI. At this point. Where did we call it? Yeah, here, test, that server do damage. So we are calling it here for the first time. And I think that's maybe the mistake that we are doing. Because here we are doing here, and we can debug the client side. Let's see what he does. So the client is calling this, right? Only this. We are not calling the test in this point here. Because we are calling it too late. If I'm correct. So if we just delete this one here. I don't know if this is the solution though. But we can find out. And if we put it here before we are doing any damage. That's the server damage. I don't hope it. I will not hope it will crash. Oh. We're just gonna test it. So we're gonna play with the client side. We need to debug the client again. Where's the debugging? Server, this is client. Okay, let's see if he finds it now though, the row. He's not saying the hello at this point. Do you see that? But he's not. Let's see what the server is saying at this point. So that's kind of okay. So zombie AI client. Let's restart it for a sec. So we fixed that problem there. So he calls now further. So that's good. Right? So we are getting further now. And then the problem is he's not finding this part. Client side, please. Okay. We need to check this out now. Why doesn't he destroy the actor server-sided? Then we need to fucking fix the bug. Where does he stop? So he's saying destroying actor. The actor is not getting destroyed. So why is the actor not getting destroyed at this point? Why doesn't he destroy the actor? So because everything he's now doing, the code is calling. Well, we need to check the server for a second. So where does it stop? Here, I guess. Yeah, see, there's no true response because the server health is still at 100. Because now we need to have a solution. So we can just remove this again for now and just put it back how we had it before, right? So we can debug it a little bit better. And we can just say, at this point, print string can't go further. So we're going to the client again, because we now fixed that the server sees the damage. We fixed that. But the server doesn't see the destroy actor yet. So fails, can't go further, can't go further. Now he needs to die. He needs to be destroyed. So why was that? The solution in a second ago, we have put like the what we've did in here to fix this problem is to call this part before the server, or before, yeah, here. So we call this part in the server only. Even if it was client-sided only, we put the server side first to check what weapons he's holding, and that works for now. And he's now continuing it. It's not giving the let's say no weapon data found in here as a competitive string. And we are now saying in this part no server health found, just as a test, right? So we are doing this damage. And maybe we can do the same thing here though in a second. Maybe the problem is here at the event begin play for the set health at this point, that he can't do it for the client side. But maybe I don't know. No, this will only change the health of the zombie. So this is gonna be probably a problem. It will only set the health once, right? Every time. So that's not it, I guess. But we can check it though, like. So the C movement he does every time. Um, but this branch doesn't work. Why is that? Is it because it's not replicated at all? I don't know. We can try to replicate the health. We can see what happens with the client. Or do we need to set the health of the server to something else? But maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he needs to die now. And he can't find the server health. So now we need to think of where do we need to put the server health to. In every fucking time. So the client hits. If we play it and then on the client side, this will not be called because it's client side only, right? But it will set the health also. So it's just a question though for where do we. So he has to die now. So that's client only. Well, where do we need to put it? Okay, it's not the replication error here. And why is the health on 120? Just put it on 100. I think that's the problem though. That he needs three hits. I think if I fix that's one thing that's fixed for now though. If I get the server, I need 2 hits. Just 2 hits, right? Yeah, okay, he dies here. So that's perfect. But the client side though. Also needs to die here. Is there somebody in the chat that thinks he knows the solution for this? Because he finds the damage that he does at that point. The client does the damage. And the zombie health is going down on that screen for the client. Let me turn the cam on again. Let me see, because this is the last thing we have to do. If we do this, I can extend the game more and more and more, right? So then we have the basics of the zombie shooter thingy. Then the only thing we need to do now is to have the AI to find the closest player. That's the only thing we need to do then. But now the only problem is the health stuff. So this part can go away now because we have fixed this issue for now. And it still listens to it because it still listens to this part. This works. This part, maybe it's this part even though that it still doesn't work, but it's getting client-sided calls at this point. And if I do the server side, it will do server side. So that's why you do everything in the client side, but it's multicast replicated. Code, Metoxer, are you still here, brother? This is just the changeable thing. Like every zombie, it will just set the health, check it once, bam, damn, bang, bang. What if I do this part server only? So the health got determined again on server only. Do not replicate. I don't know. Maybe that works. I don't fucking know. It did not fire though at this point because we are doing a client thingy. Okay, I just want to know though if the zombie health is getting fucked. So he died. What the fuck? Why can the client kill instantly? Huh? What the actual fuck? So now he doesn't register any fucking thing. But after he done damage, he will... I'm fucking... annoyed by myself maybe a little bit. Wat ga je nou doen? I need some help. I'm gonna watch a video.
A division actor anyway when we go to play. Connotation if you didn't. So that you and then set the client. Only the server, since we are not getting this Z value from this in the environment. But let's end that we have where are you? Because this variable is still local side. It's still local to both the location rate, so switch. So if we attach authority to add local rotation, so that way only the server adds the local rotation. Compile, save, play. We go to the client. You'll see that it's now not spinning because we are the client. We don't have authority. We're remote, so we don't see it spinning. It is no longer relevant to us. It's in the client server model. It's only relevant to the server. So if we go to the server, he doesn't see it spin either. Why is that? Because now we're working with replication. So technically the server would be a client. But what we can do is if we go to class defaults, and this is why I brought this up. If we set it to replicate and we want to replicate movement, now if we compile and save and hit play, No, the client still isn't going to see it, even though it's replicating and replicating movement, because nothing's happening on the remote side of the switch statement. But if we go to the server,
You still don't see it.
You will see that it's not moving either. So why is that? That's because I've got it fed in with nothing. If we feed it in, with a value, compile, save. Let's back out a little bit. So now we hit play. Okay, so the client does see it move because we set it to replicate. So if we uncheck that, go back to where we were, as we see, okay, the client can't see it. However, the server can see it, even though it's not set to replicate, and it's not set to replicate movement, because we go to the switch, and since the server, the first player, has the authority, then it's allowed to execute there. But if we set this to replicate movement and replicates and hit play, then as we saw, both of them see it move. That's because this is owned by the server, or I guess you could say the server is the owner, and replicating its movement to movement and location. That's what replicating movement means, actually. Movement and location to other clients. So that's what that means. And to exemplify the remote, what we can do is we can go print string. Actually, let's just delete this entirely, or we'll just move it, since we might want to use it again. So to exemplify this in the most basic state, we can print string hello, or we can just say I'm the server. You can see we get both. So the client sees client 1, I'm the client, and server, I'm the server. And the server sees client 1, I'm the client, and server, I'm the server. Since it's not really visual, it's just a repeating debug log, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But this is the basics.
Up, so when you do play in editor, you can actually test multiplayer, because building multiplayer functionality is not much good unless you can see how it's actually working. If you go into the
For the stream on YouTube, though, by the way, I want to say thank you for watching. I know it's the smallest stream on YouTube today, but I have a lot of learning and watching YouTube videos and everything else. If you want to see me continue streaming, be aware it's age rated, like 18 plus and shit and stuff. I do there things that I don't want to do on YouTube. But tomorrow we will be back on YouTube. And I'm still live on Twitch and Kick. Twitch is twitch.tv/killercknl, and Kick is kick.tv or kick.com/orbit. So for the people on YouTube, we will see you tomorrow, hopefully with a version of this game that's playable for everyone. But there's a possibility it's not. So see you later. Bye bye.